Everyone, welcome back to another video. So it's only a short one for you this week because I've been on with some other jobs. One job I'm filming for a future video, so you'll see what that is. And then the other job, it was just involved a lot of cutting parts out on the CNC plasma, so there wasn't really much to see. I'll show you what the finished product looked like at the end of the video. And if you remember, the video before, I was repairing that box tipper. Well, the customer sent me a video of that in action, so I'll put that in now so you can see that how that works. Right, so a little simple job to do this morning. We've got this bale spike to sort out. Basically what this is, well, it's just a bale spike. It goes on the front of your telehandler, and then them spikes stick into your bale of straw. I think they're using it with round bales, so you get one bale on each tine. And yeah, it's for lifting bales about. So as you can see, it's ripped the bushes out for the tines. It looks like it's had a few farmer fixes on it as well before. The problem is it's just not been made out of thick enough box section. It looks like it's only been made out of 3mm, 100x100 3mm box. So yeah, just not thick enough at all. And you know why? For some reason they've put massive, great big brackets on it. Like that's 40mm plate, that's 20mm side plates, and then I've just welded it to 3mm thick box section. So yeah, we'll just cut that box section off and completely replace it with some 6mm 100x100 box section. So what we'll do first, I think, before I start chopping the box out, is I'll warm this bit of plate up and see if we can straighten that out a little bit. So that's that side straightened out. Near enough, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. So I'll get the plasma out now, and I'll plasma around these welds and get rid of that top box. You'll have to have 2 new tines in it as well, because they've been run slack, and then it wears the threads away on the end, and then you can't tighten them up anymore. So that's all ground down and cleaned up. So I just need to cut length the box section to go in there now. So, well, I brought a bit round. I just cut it off with a battery grinder outside and brought it round. I'll just true the end off now with a chop saw, and then we'll give it sand down and then cut some holes in it for the bushes to weld in. So I've got that bit of box section cut to length and cleaned off. I put it on here to clean it off. So then when I was firing all the dust that way, that extractor there was sort of sucking the dust back out again. So what I need to do now is just, I need to mark, bang in the centre, line the plasma torch up with the centre of that, and then that'll cut out one hole at one end, one hole at the other for the tine bush to go through, and then turn it over and do the same on the other side. So I've got them cut in there now. It was a bit of a carry on, was that. I did the first one alright, and the second one, for some reason, it stopped halfway around. And then I had to restart the program. And then it kept hitting its limit switch when it was lifting up, because it's, you know, it's pretty high. It's about as limit as what it can cut. So it took me a while to figure out. I had to alter both for the safe heights on there. But anyway, yeah, that's both sides of them cut out. So we'll put that on the bench now and then square the tines up and get the tine bushes welded in. These are the tine bushes, so I need to tighten them onto the end of the tines and slot them in there and square them up, tack them in and weld them round. I just thought before I tack them in, I'm going to cut out some extra plates to go over like that, just to thicken it up a bit, just so they don't rip out like the old ones do. They shouldn't do anyway, because it's twice as thick a box to start with. So they don't really need an end like that on. I'll just do it like that for the looks, makes them look a bit better. So I'll cut some out of that plate there. So that's them tines welded in. That's the back side. And then I ain't welded around that one yet. I've forgotten that one. Got them plates welded on. I've got that one welded in. So yeah, I'll just weld that one round, and then I think we'll put that on the tines and then lay the Bale spike down onto it, get it in position, and then tack it and weld it on the tines. Right, so we've got all that welded round. I didn't put any plates on the back because of sort of where the bracket is. I suppose I could have put a half of one on, but I've got the weld round there done that I forgot. And then welded round them as well, obviously. So I think because it's down to like bare metal on the bottom box as well, I think I'll just give the whole lot a wash off and then a quick blast over with black paint. I'll give it a spray with degreaser and then take it round and power wash it off. So I have just neat degreaser in here. I always spray it inside because if you try and spray it outside, it blows all the mist about and gets on you and it burns like hell. So that's that sprayed. It's never that tidy when you spray over something, unless you spend ages sanding it down, but for this type of job it doesn't really warrant spending time sanding it down. Just a bit more, well, just to tidy up more than anything. So yeah, that's that sorted. Should be a good lump stronger than what it was before. So it's thicker box section and then with them extra plates on as well. So yeah, that's that job done. Nice and easy, nice and straightforward, and stronger than what it was when it was new. So the other job that I was talking about at the beginning of the video that I said I'd show you at the end, it was to make an archway into a show stand. So like when they go to different shows and they set up the stand, they wanted like an entrance archway making. So they wanted to alter the width of it and alter the height of it depending on where they were and what show they were at. So there's quite a bit of design gone into it, and then I just cut it all out on the CNC plasma and bolted it all together. So I made them a little like instructional video on how to put it together. So I'll put that in now so you can see what I've been making. But when I videoed it the other way on, so it'll be in portrait rather than landscape. But I'll put that in now so you can see. So I've got it all put together, finished. So I hope you're good at Meccano because there's quite a lot of bolts involved to put it together. So the way I put it together by myself was I put the uprights up first. So obviously your uprights are bolted onto that bottom plate. You've got that upright there and a cross member and then another cross member there. And then at the moment I've got this set up like as the lowest it'll go. So the top of that cross member, the top of this upright is bolted to like the last hole of your curve. And then so that overlaps and that comes down to about there. Then I've just got 3 bolts at the bottom sort of in line with that cross member, 2 in the middle and then 3 at the top again where that cross member is. The cross member has 2 bolt holes in it that bolts that bit down onto the base plate. The top section there you've got another cross member, another cross member there. So the way when I put it up, I bolted that curve onto that upright and then bolted that curve onto that upright, and then I put in that cross section first and then did the same on the back half, put that curve on, that cross section in, and then put them extra bits in. And there's 3 bolts there, 3 bolts there, 2 at the start where it overlaps, 3 in the middle and then 2 at the start again. And it is a little bit wobbly. That's not too bad, I suppose. And it does hold my weight. I can swing off the middle and it'll hold my weight, so it should be plenty strong enough. And then on the base plates there's 4 holes, a hole in each corner for you to put tent pegs through or whatever to fasten it down. I don't know what surface you're going to put it on, but so yeah, I hope that makes sense. So yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare to make, and I left it very last minute, like the day before they needed it last minute. But anyway, I got it done and I think they're happy with it. So I just wanted to say thanks to everyone that's bought a hoodie as well. We're about sold out of most sizes. I think there's 1 medium left and maybe a few small. But yeah, they sold out in just over a week, so that's pretty awesome. And I hope you're all happy with them. They are pretty good quality. We should be getting some more in stock. I've ordered some more next week or the week after. Hopefully next week. I've ordered some ones with a zip down the front as well, not just like a jumper. So Mike, who is a subscriber and he's also the UK distributor of Anchor Lube, he sent me that bottle before. He's also sent me this, so big thanks to Mike. He's got these in stock now on eBay, so if you're in the UK and you want some of this, just search for it on eBay, and he's the only seller that comes up. He also sent me the Black Book of Engineering, which will be no end of help to me, so yeah, big thanks to Mike for sending me that. Well, thanks to Dan as well. Dan sent me it on a PDF file in an email, so I've got that saved on my phone. So yeah, thanks for that. And then thanks to Les as well. So Les, he sent me all these taps, various taps, M12, M16, M10, M20, and he also sent me this set of vernier calipers. So I can never say that name. Mitoyo, whatever. Anyway, yes, sent me them. So yeah, big thanks to Les for sending me them. So yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.